Hi and welcome back to Cut the Craggle. Today we're going to be looking at this. The LEGO Hidden Side Paranormal Intercept Bus 3000. If you've watched my previous review of the Hidden Side Ghost Lab, then you'll already know my feelings on this theme's packaging. And if you haven't, then go watch it now. Please? Anyway, let's take a look inside. So here it is all built up. As well as the bus itself, you also get a little side build of some construction scenery, including a portaloo. A portaloo. The story behind this set is that our plucky heroes, Parker and Jack here, have picked up some paranormal readings on their devices and have come to investigate, along with scientist JB and their friendly pet ghost Spencer. Everything seems to be fine, but not everything is as it seems. If we take a closer look at the portaloo, never trust a portaloo, you can see it actually has some spooky, angry looking eyes. Have you ever made toilet in something that has eyes? I hope not. You can see the toilet seat and basin inside there, but if you push this top bit down, the portaloo bears its sharp green teeth. But that's not all, because if you take this fridge looking thing with the construction sign and attach the two safety cones like this, suddenly the portaloo not only has eyes and teeth, but it has legs too. By now you've probably spotted the opening in the back of this portable toilet. The reason for that are these brown poop discs. Poo pancakes. You push them through the gap and fire them off at your enemies, or maybe even your friends. Oops. Portaloo is a little drunk. He's been guzzling too much urine. Fire off a turd plate at the camera. Pew! But the toilet is not the only thing to get possessed by ghostly apparitions. The two construction workers, Nana and Bill, have also been possessed. Luckily for our heroes then, they brought the Paranormal Intercept Bus 3000. I really love this build. It's instantly recognisable as the iconic yellow school bus, but it is so busy with extra greebling and details. If we start at the front, you can see some really nice part usage for the grille, and also these paint roller handles for the wing mirrors on either side. Up top there is this sticker tile where the letters S and H have been crossed out so that it says cool bus rather than school bus. There's another sticker on the bottom for the registration plate. On top of the bonnet are twin single stud shooters. You know how these work by now. Just load one up and fire away. But the stud shooters aren't the only line of defense this Paranormal Intercept Bus has. On the roof you have this sonic blaster, I'm gonna call it. Really nice build to this thing and great use of colour. Speaking of which, this wheel here on the back allows you to turn the cube inside the body. It's probably related to the app, but you could also view this as safety on, safety off, or switching it from stun to kill. Although I don't know how you would kill a ghost because they're already dead. Mine is a little stiff and keeps catching a bit. It might just be because the pieces are too close together. I'm going to take it apart and see if I can fix it. Otherwise, you can spin this whole thing 360 degrees, but you can't aim it up or down. Further back we have this satellite dish or receiver here. Turning this around reveals those different colours here, which you do use in the app. And this actually can be angled up or down. Down on the sides of the body of the bus you have these blue panels which you can pull down, kinda like wings. And they have another little weapon assembly here. It kinda looks like a stud shooter, but you can't actually fire anything off here. You just have to use your imagination. Same on the other side, got a slightly different build, but same idea, you have to use your imagination that this is actually firing something. At the back, some of you might recognise the Power Miners logo on that sticker at the bottom there. I love it when LEGO pay tribute to past themes and newer sets. And this whole section actually slides out like this. I'll just give you a more focused look at the section that slides out of the back of the bus. It basically is a kind of mini lab setup. You've got a microscope there with some luminous green stuff being analysed. This drinks can here, the bright orange body, makes me wonder if that's also one of the colours that unlocks something in the app. Right next to that you have a little bed that you can lay a single minifigure down on. Doesn't look as comfy when you actually have a figure on it. In fact, let's drop some more minifigures in actually. We'll put Parker at the computer there, and JB can be working at the microscope. Oh wow, that works out great. They've got the height on that assembly spot on. It is exactly eye level, and it looks like he's looking down the microscope. Such a small thing, but stuff like that really elevate a set for me. Next to JB you have a clip holding this laptop piece, which uses a sticker inside for the screen. Almost looks like a retro video game is being played, but I guess you're meant to see that as them tracking ghosts in real life or LEGO life. I'll just take Parker out for a second so you can have a clearer look at her computer setup at the back. Both the screens use stickers. Again, the one on the left looks more like a retro video game, which I actually like, to be honest. I mean, you could view that as one of the characters getting a cheeky bit of game time in between chasing ghosts. On the right, that picture almost looks like the Iron Giant a bit. Maybe that's a hint that we'll be getting a Hidden Side LEGO mech set next year. One thing I forgot to show you is how the driver gets on the bus. We have this clear door piece here on the side, which is how in-universe they would get on board. But how do we as real people get the minifigure inside? Well, fortunately the whole front cab roof section comes off like this, and then you can quite easily place your minifigure behind the wheel of the bus. This set comes with 5 minifigures. From left to right we have Parker, Jack, Bill, Nana and JB. This is the first time I've gotten a Parker minifig and I think she looks brilliant. I love that hat and hairpiece and I really hope they use that again in different colours. I also love the design of her denim outfit with all the tears and badges on it. All of the minifigures except Bill come with an alternate expression. Again, Parker has to be my favourite here. It's a scared but much more subtle expression than we usually get with minifigure faces. And here is what the minifigures look like from behind. Some really excellent backprinting here, lots of nice details, especially again on Parker's jacket. She's definitely my favourite character in this theme so far. Of course, both Bill and Nana get possessed by ghosts as you saw earlier, so here's a closer look at them with their alternate heads and ghostly accessories. No wonder there are so many ghosts flying around when LEGO are absolutely killing it with these hidden side sets. Seriously though, I know there was a bit of concern that this theme would rely too much on the app and that the sets wouldn't stand up on their own, but that 100% has turned out not to be the case. The 2 hidden side sets I've built and reviewed so far have been so much fun to build, and the creativity put into them is incredible. This is fast becoming one of my favourite LEGO themes. I joked around a bit with the inclusion of the ghostly toilet earlier, but it's all in good fun, and actually reminds me a lot of an old real Ghostbusters toy I had when I was a kid. The bus itself is just spectacular. It looks fantastic, but there is also so much to play and interact with, regardless whether you have the app or not. My only real complaint here would be the amount of stickers included. Luckily, for the most part, they're quite simple to apply, just on flat tile pieces for screen displays and such, but those wheel arches at the back took 4 stickers in total, and they were a bit of a pain to get right. Really wish they at least could have been a printed part. That's where I think What are your thoughts on the LEGO hidden side Paranormal Intercept Bus 3000? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, and if you haven't already, be a hero and hit that subscribe button. I'll see you next time. Laters.